Okay, we've got our cable put in one end. Look at that bee over there. Freaking bee, get away. We're gonna take this shifter assembly off, throttle control off. Looks like 3-4 screws there to bring it off of the platform it's on. And then after that, we have to take it apart to access the inside for the new cable. And then we'll do the other one at the same time. So there's one of the screws there. And it goes into a nut right here. And there's 2 more back there. And then we take the shift linkage. This one worked out really nice. I was able to reach in there very easily with the pair of needle-nose pliers and hold the nuts in the back. And now the 3 bolts, looks like this thing just slides right off. Okay. Now we'll get it apart from the inside. So this is what the back side looks like. Looks like 1, 2 screws to get the bottom part off, but we may have to take the top part off as well, which is just like 3 more screws. We'll see what happens. Awesome. So I got the bottom cover off with just 2 screws, and of course there's more freaking bees nests in there, but those look to be dead. So we're okay for now. So now we gotta find the cable coming from the throttle. Pull that one out. We're gonna pull them both out anyways, so let's just do it one at a time, figure out which one goes where, and then I'll replace them. Okay, I gotta get that little E-clip off, like right there, and then that's the throttle, and then we'll get down to the shifter, which is that one. It looks like we're changing both, so it doesn't matter, but yeah, I gotta get this E-clip off so we can get the cable apart. So it actually came out very easy. There's the other one. We'll get it in a minute. Now we just have to try this one hand, unscrew this link off the end. We have to loosen this, and we'll screw it on the new throttle cable, and it'll be ready to go back together. Not really hard. Yes, I gotta loosen the jam nut first, but this just screws off. New one screws right on. Easy peasy. Okay, so there's new cable. I simply unscrewed the old grommet off the old cable, and I'm going to screw it onto this one. I did notice that the old cable had the jam nut all the way at the back, so there's no adjustment here. Maybe that makes it easier at the back, I don't know. But we'll put it back just like it was, because it seemed to work before. Okay, there's our new cable. It's a very cheap Amazon cable. It looks to be pretty much the same on either end, as far as I can tell. This one is an 8-foot cable. The boat originally had 10s, but I don't think it really needed it. I think it's kind of what the, whoever retrofitted this boat to start with, that's probably just their standard go-to. So we'll see how it works. I'll cut these ties off, and then we'll pop that E-clip off right in there. This just pops out. New cable lays in there. This part unscrews, screws right back onto the new cable, just like here's the old throttle cable. We already screwed the new end on it, tighten the jam nut. So we'll see what happens. Let you know. I did just notice that the threads are a little shorter on one end than the other. Not much, but I wonder if it matters. I guess I'll have to try to compare it to the old cable, see if it makes a difference. If anybody knows, drop a comment down below so I understand. So I went to put it back together. I did notice that little thing there. Even though it go on, and it's actually screwed so deep that it's protruded into the hole. So I'm gonna back it up a little bit on this one and see if it goes on. And then it just kind of, there's like 2 notches. It just slid down the second notch. That worked pretty good. But I think I need to back it up a little bit just so that hole is totally open. This end back together. Both the E-clips on, which is super simple. That one's just slapped down in there. That little groove has to kind of catch this thing. So when you shift it, it actually moves the inner rod. But that was actually super simple. I'm gonna button it back up, put it back on. And then we got one more end to do back there. We've already done the throttle. We just need to do the shifter cable next. And then we'll be ready for sea trials, I think.